Reality. It's an ambiguous concept. It's an individual's perception of environment and situations with their five senses. What that means is how you perceive it is how it is. So when we come to terms with that, we realize we, in fact, create our reality.
We create our own reality. We decide who we are and what we're gonna be. We create our own.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Leveled Up podcast with me, Mike Adler. Hope everybody is doing well today. Thank you for joining me once again. Let's get the housekeeping, as they say, out of the way real quick. First of all, as always, thank you so much for being here, for watching and engaging. Remember, if you like these episodes, even if you don't, hit the share button. It really helps me out. Word of mouth is the best way to spread the word. You know, people trust people, their friends. So if you share something, there's a better chance your friend's going to watch it and they're going to tell a friend. So please help me grow this thing by hitting the share button. Also, while you're on this channel, at the top of the screen or somewhere around there, hit that subscribe button. It helps grow the channel. The more people on the channel, the more people see the channel. So just trying to get these messages out there to as many people as possible, and I need your help. So hit that subscribe button, and then it'll give you an option. You can hit the bell, and that bell is going to let you know whenever I drop a new video. I post content daily on YouTube as well as on TikTok and Instagram. My TikTok and Instagram is the same name as here, at The Real Mike Adler. That info will be in the description. You can head over there and follow me. I try to post different content on the different platforms. I've been kind of slacking and doing the same piece of content across them for the past couple days, but sometimes it's difficult. You know, I just committed to doing, recently committed to posting content regularly, like daily, and on 3 platforms. So if you haven't done that before, you see these content creators and you think their life is so sweet, but it is a lot of work to stay up on posting content, creating content, and then posting content every day. So sometimes I share the same, but I try and do different content on the different platforms so that it gives you incentive to go check them all out. The other thing is coaching. I offer coaching. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching that's geared towards getting your fitness, your mindset dialed in, as well as goals. It's very goal-oriented, the program, and as well as accountability, obviously. So if you're trying to level up in your life and become a better version of yourself and start smashing those goals, consider working with me in my coaching program. The link to sign up for that will be in the description. And then also, lastly, if you need to get in shape, if you need to get fit, you've been thinking about it forever, but you keep putting it off, I'm here to help. I have I created what I call the Get Fit Blueprint, and it teaches you what you need to know to build the physique that you want, the physique that you've always wanted. There's a few things you got to do, no matter what physique you want. But this is going to provide you with the knowledge that you need, so you have the tools to do whatever it is you're trying to do. The Get Fit Blueprint, you can sign up for that as well with the link provided in the description below. So, with that out of the way, again, I just want to say thank you for tuning in. It really, truly means a lot to me, so thank you. So, I had a friend send me a text message, and the text shows like a preview. I saw, this person looks like you. I thought it was you. So I ended up opening the text, and there was a meme. You've probably seen it. It's a guy that looks like he's hitting it from behind. He's got his shirt off, and he's like, it's like 3 images of him doing that, and then like the last picture is him like straight. It's like zoomed out, and he's like straining to open a pickle jar or something. I don't really remember, but she was saying, this guy looks just like you. And I've always hated when people say people look like me. Like, no one looks like me. Come on. Nobody's got this. And it led me down a thought rabbit hole, which often happens for me. But it got me thinking about, because I look at it, I'm like, that dude doesn't look like me. But it got me thinking about how other people see me, and how the way that they see me is different from the way that I see myself. And I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, understand this, because we all see ourselves a certain way. We know ourselves obviously better than anyone because we spend the most time with ourselves. We've looked at ourselves more than anybody. So we see ourselves one way, and other people see us another way. A way that we can't comprehend or see. Because, well, I kind of can. I mean, when you, like, first time you saw yourself on video, do you remember that? Way back in the camcorder days, you saw yourself on video, and it's the first time you got an idea of, like, what it looks like when you move, your body language, the way your clothes sit on you, the, facial expressions you make. All these things that we don't see when we're in the first person. So when you see it yourself, you're like, whoa. The first time you saw yourself, you're like, that looks kind of different than how I thought I looked. And that's close to how other people see us. But even further, because when we're looking at ourselves, even though we're looking at things from a different perspective, we still see the person the way that we see us, as far as what we're used to seeing in the mirror, things like that. The outside world, other people, they see a completely different person. And so all of this got me thinking about how not how we see ourselves physically, but like the person that we know ourselves as, it's got to be the same for that. We know of ourselves a certain way, and we know ourselves better than anyone, because again, we spend the most time with ourselves. We've known ourselves our whole lives, so we know all the thoughts and memories and just details that make us who we are. And then you have the outside world, the people around us. They look at us, or I don't want to say look because I'm not talking about physical looks. They know us a completely different way. Not completely different. There's going to be things that are spot on with, like, especially people that know you well, that, they know that aspect of you just like you know it, and it is the same. But when you compare it to the person or the physical look and how you see it and they see it, and there's that difference. There's that same for your who you are. And it got me thinking, like, what are the things that people don't either do or don't like see in me or see me as that I do see me as? For instance, I guess like confidence. Like, I see myself as a confident person. And I wonder, do other people see that in me? Do I carry myself as a person who possesses confidence? And that's just an example that I pulled out of my ass real quick. Another example would be like, I think I'm nice. Or a person who thinks they're a nice person, who knows they're a nice person. But then someone in that outside world are like, man, that guy's kind of an asshole. And you're like, oh, you don't know this because you're not them, but they think you're an asshole. And it's like, where is the disconnect? Either they aren't seeing something that's true, or you're delusional and you're actually an asshole. Who's right? And so, yeah, I thought it was very thought-provoking to think of this, because how crazy is it that you may go through your entire life and the people that you're closest to may never know who you are, like the you that you know you as. And I mean, I guess it's okay, because nobody knows better, but now you do know better because I'm talking about it. Like, and I don't want this to be like something that's anxiety inducing for you, like, holy shit, they don't know who I am, like, how am I ever going to show them who I am, and constantly trying to prove to people you are what you think and say you are, or not say that, how you portray yourself. It's not about that, because what the other part of this that I was thinking about was, you should just strive to show your authentic self, because in order for people to know the true you, they're only going to know that if you make a conscious effort to express yourself in an authentic manner. You can't just expect people to know certain aspects about you or of you or who you are if you're not making it known through what you say and through your actions. And some people may like the fact that the outside world doesn't see them as they see them. Like, if you're someone that has issues where you don't like yourself, then you would probably hope that other people see you differently. For instance, say you're someone with low self-esteem and you hate yourself, but you have people that tell you how great you are and that they love you, and you're like, how can these people like me? Like, I don't like me. I'm the worst. It's quite literally because people see something in you that you don't see yourself. Whether it is in you or not, they don't know, but they see it. It's a perception thing. They perceive you to be an alright person, a great person. They like you. Because you're not being your authentic self and expressing your shittiness in this example. And so that's why in this instance, you may like that people don't see who you are, because it's nice to be liked, whether you deserve it or not. But if you want people like to know who you are, you gotta express yourself. You gotta share your true authentic self. Otherwise, no one will ever know who you really are. And that's why the goal should be, I don't like saying should, but I believe that striving to become somebody who you love and are proud of, and sharing that person with the outside world would be beneficial, because then you're sharing who you actually are. There's not that disconnect between what they see and what you see. And you're also a better person because you're someone that you're proud of, which means you probably worked on yourself, and you have traits and habits that are all things that are good things. And then, sharing it is hopefully inspiring other people to be that way. So it's like a win-win-win. Now, people like authenticity. So once you have become someone, or maybe you are someone who, hopefully you are someone that already loves themselves and is proud of themselves, don't keep that to yourself. Share that. Share the things about you that make you proud. Like in your posts on social media, like, be authentic. Because people want to see that. And when people see that, they're more, the big thing, this is where it connects to leveling up. Like, people see that and you're gonna have a better chance of them knowing, liking, and trusting you. And when you have people that trust you, they like you, and they know you through what you share, those people are way more likely to purchase your products, to work with you, and help your business grow. And in turn, you're going to provide them with something, because you're someone who is a good person. You're going to provide them with something that's going to benefit their life. And so I just think that it's important to be conscious of the fact that this is going on, because we don't think about it, but we assume that people just see the same things we see. But we don't take into account the fact that we're first person and they're viewing us from a different perspective. And that changes everything. Perspective changes everything. You could look at the same thing from two different perspectives and it can look completely different. So being aware of the fact that this is going on, and it may clear some things up. You may have someone that doesn't like you, and this is a problem, whether maybe you're not getting their business, or they're a boss of yours or an employee, and so there's problems at work because you guys you don't like each other, but maybe it's because you just don't know who they truly are, or they don't know who you truly are. So that's why it's important not to put on this front. And that's another thing, this can happen when you think you're being yourself, but if you're going out of your way to act like someone that you're not, then you're really fucking things up, because those people already don't see you as the true you, but then you go and add this other layer where you act like something that you're not, and of course they're not gonna like you. The further away you get from sharing the true you with the outside world, the more disconnected you'll become with the people around you. So strive to be authentic. And as I said, start with becoming somebody that you love. You should love yourself. Make the changes, instill the habits, do the work to become a person that you love and you're proud of. And then share that person with the world. And even be conscious of the fact that everyone else around you, this goes for everyone. So you don't know anyone the way that they know themselves. So ask questions. Now that you are aware of this, maybe you were aware of it already, but now that we're talking about this, talk to your friends and ask questions to pry, not in a bad way, but to get the real them. Ask questions to find out who they really are, because a lot of times people don't share certain aspects of them because they're embarrassed of it, or it makes them insecure or something. So they don't share that aspect of them, but maybe that part of them is something that will make you like them even more. So ask other people questions, and try and get the true, authentic them out of them as well. So it all stemmed from that picture that my friend sent me. That's where my mind went, down this rabbit hole, and I thought it would be a good topic for a podcast episode. So hopefully today's little convo got the wheels turning in your head, making you think. That's what this is all about, getting you thinking, and in a way that's going to help you level up your life. So thank you again for tuning in. Another week down. If you dig this episode, please share it with someone you know, or maybe two people you know. And then ask those people, are you who I think you are? No. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next week. Until next time, be your true, authentic self. Become a person that you are proud of, and share that person with the world. All right. See you next time. Peace.
Reality.
We create our own reality. We decide